Since 2009, the Extreme Fighting Championship has grown into one of the premier sporting events in Africa. And for the Mega 50th event, EFC will for the first time in its history take place at the world-renowned Sun City Resort.
Sun City is synonymous with massive events, and finally EFC is coming to Sun City for EFC 50.
Featuring some of the biggest names in the organization, EFC 50 promises to be the most stacked card ever. Plus, Sun City will see the crowning of a new welterweight champion.
With David Bursky vacating his title, his teammate Dricus du Plessis now steps up to fight for that same title against Martin van Staden. It's a case of the old guard against the new guard. Still Knox against the Punisher. Sun City is in for one explosive title fight.
It's such an honor for us to have our biggest event, EFC 50, at such an awesome destination. The atmosphere here at Sun City is so amazing. I can't wait for the EFC fans to experience the biggest MMA show right here.
Prepare for the biggest event in EFC history. This is the Countdown to EFC 50, proudly brought to you by Superbets. At EFC 46, David Bursky made history as he became the first EFC athlete to successfully defend the welterweight title.
And still the EFC welterweight champion, David Bursky.
It was a fantastic moment for David Bursky. So many people had wrote him off, but he proved them all wrong and showed that he had what it takes to become a true champion.
Bursky defied all the odds and stood victorious, the first ever athlete to defend the once cursed title. But 5 months later, Bursky dropped a bombshell at the EFC 49 press conference.
Yeah, man, vacating a belt, I did work hard for it, but I mean, I think I got about 3 or 4 fights left in me. So, you know, I reached a dream of mine, and Dricus has a dream as well. And we said from the beginning we wouldn't fight each other, you know, and it's pretty cool for me to be able to give Dricus that opportunity, you know, but that wasn't the only reason. I'm a big guy, I walk around, you know, even when I'm fighting welterweight, about 92, 93 kilos, so it was a heavy cut for me, you know, and I'm getting a crack at another one, you know, and I think, you know, I went through my whole amateur career fighting light heavyweight, middleweight, you know, and first fight at welterweight was in the professional, you know. But I think I can hang with the middleweights, and yeah, like Yanni said, you've got to be confident in yourself, and I think I'm the best middleweight now.
It was a real surprise when David vacated his belt, but one can kind of understand the position he was put in. However, David Bursky vacating the title has left the door open for his teammate Dricus du Plessis to step up and take that belt.
One of the most exciting youngsters in the EFC, Dricus du Plessis has proven that he is one of the top athletes in the organization, and one only has to look at his track record to see why.
This man is a mixed martial artist fighting out of Hatfield, Pretoria. Dricus still knows du Plessis.
Daniel in the blue, du Plessis in the white. Du Plessis, someone that doesn't possess fear.
Got a hold of his neck though. It's cranking is Dricus du Plessis. Now du Plessis is going to take his back. This is what he did against McClellan. It's a bad spot for Daniel to be in. And he taps out!
Dricus du Plessis defeats the legend!
Dricus still knows du Plessis.
I mean, this kid is one of the most talented guys in the organization. He's fought some of the best in the business, and he's still only 22 years old. And he was great at middleweight, but it was only when he fought at welterweight that he really established himself as one of the biggest guys in the organization.
Welterweight action! It is Dricus du Plessis taking on Dino Bagantine. A matchup for the ages, and these boys are ready to deliver.
Now Dricus is going to take Dino's back. Dino shakes him off, but Dricus is still on top of it. He's got the one hook in. He's going to lock a body triangle in. This will restrict the movement for Bagantine. He's going to have to try and turn towards the side where the ankle is locked in, his left side to put pressure.
Watch out right here,
But
turn.
he's got this in, it seems.
Anything he does.
And Dricus du Plessis.
You can't stop this young man. You can't stop him when he grabs a hold of you. He has so much strength, Dirk. So much strength, and he is on his way to a title shot.
Ek moet sê, ek dink ek is meer as dubbel die beter fighter as ek was op daai fight. Ek sou my eie ass kick as ek nou daai teen myself moet fight. Ek voel meer gemaklik in die cage. Ek dis nou ek het nou 8 fights in die hexagon. Dit is my 9de een.
8 fights and only 1 loss. Du Plessis' record speaks for itself. And although he's only 22 years old, Stillknox has a wealth of experience that will aid him greatly inside the hexagon come June the 17th.
Dricus is a real animal inside the hexagon, but he's also a really nice guy outside of it, and I was really lucky to get some time with him and talk about the fight coming up. So Dricus, you've had such a fantastic career at such an early age. You fought for the title before in your only professional loss against Gareth McClellan, but here we are at Sun City for EFC 50, fighting for the welterweight title. How do you feel about this fight?
No, it's absolutely awesome to be headlining this historic event, and I truly believe the event's going to be amazing. You know, it's a great fight card, and I really think my opponent and me can put up an awesome fight. We're both exciting fighters, and it's a highly anticipated fight, and I can guarantee the fans that they will get their money's worth. And you know, this is my second chance at the title. Even though I'm still young, it's not where I want to stay. You know, this is not my destination. This is a stepping stone for me, and that's what I plan on doing. I plan on taking this title and, you know, making it known that I'm here I'm on a mission. You know, and this fight is gonna let people know that there is something special, and it's not just a one-hit wonder. There's a future here.
Because this is probably the biggest fight of your career, and it could possibly be a 5-round fight. What kind of training goes into a huge fight like this?
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely huge. This is definitely the biggest fight of my career, and I plan on making it count. And you know, for me to be able to make the best of this fight is to be the best prepared on the night, to be better prepared than my opponent, to be fitter, stronger, you know, a better all-around fighter. And I mean, I always put 100% in my training, but you know, as soon as you know you're fighting for a title, you're putting that little bit extra. I mean, it's 2 extra rounds, and it's 2 rounds is a lot of time. You know, 10 minutes extra in a fight, it's a lot. So you do put in extra rounds. You have to work on your long range stamina. You know, to be able to last longer. You can't just go for 15 minutes. You have to go 25 now, and it does take a bit more. I mean, you have to wake up a bit early. You have to, you know, train a bit longer. You have to be the last guy in the gym. You have to be the first guy there. And, you know, that's what it takes to be a champion. And it's not, I think I don't expect anything less from any other champion. That's what you need to be doing if you're a champion. If you want to be the one holding that title, have the responsibility of people looking up to you and saying, that's a champion, you have to set the example of what it takes to be a champion.
So, Dricus, do you think that's the reason why you will be the next welterweight champion of the EFC?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, people who train with me, people who know me, they know I put in the extra work. They know I'll do anything that is expected of me and more to get this title. And you know, I don't need anybody to be there telling me you have to train. I'll do it on my own. I'll do sessions on my own. Be there. I won't miss sessions. I'll do everything that I have to do and more to make sure that I'm ready. And you know, my opponent, I know he's also preparing, because this is just as important for him. But I don't think he's putting in what I'm putting in. I don't think mentally he is where I am. You know, I'm on my way up. I really feel he's on his way down. I'm hungrier, and I think that's going to make the difference on the night. I think the fans and the people are going to see why I should be the EFC welterweight champ. They're going to see something special on the night, and trust me, I'm going to come there to prove a point, and I want to make this fight look easy.
He thinks he's going to walk through my punches. I'm not like any of the other guys he's fought before. When I tag him, it's going to hurt.
Martin, the Punisher von Staden.
A lot of people really thought Martin won that fight at EFC 46, but the judges disagreed. Martin was really gutted that he lost that fight at EFC 46, so I can understand how disappointed he is that he may not be able to face David Bursky ever again.
I was surprised that he decided to give it the title, you know. We were talking about a rematch, and it just, you know, it didn't happen because he moved up to middleweight. I felt a bit done in, you know. I've worked so hard, got snatched away, you know. I'm just grateful to get a second chance.
Martin the Punisher van Staden is the most experienced athlete in the EFC, with over 30 professional fights to his name and victories over some of the most celebrated athletes on the roster.
The Punisher is back, and the home fans go crazy.
Still focusing left and right by Van Staden.
Goes to the middle. He knocks Jennison down. Right inside, referee jumps in. Martin Van Staden gets the win. Big upset. Van Staden rocked Jennison, knocked him down. Referee jumped in immediately. Right hand put him down on the ground. He was not defending. He was absolutely nowhere. Referee stopped him from taking unnecessary punishment.
I agree with you.
I think that's a good stoppage.
Legitimate stop. And it's the win for the Punisher.
Incredible by Martin Van Staden.
Gets
With
the
the kick
body.
line. Oh! Jeremy Smith is knocked out. Van Staden has knocked Smith out. No way! My goodness. Knocks out Pitbull. It's very hard, even off of the back foot. Hits Daly. He caught him with that left. He's in trouble.
Oh, it could be over.
Finished her.
Daly still awake. Can he recover? Or will Van Staden end it? And he does. The Punisher takes another victim. Io Daly just couldn't hang against the very dominant Van Staden. The Durban crowd is going berserk.
Martin, the Punisher, Van Staden.
As illustrious as his career has been, one thing has remained unattainable for van Staden: EFC gold.
There's been a few whisperings in the MMA community and from Dricus himself that some people don't believe that Martin has the big match temperament to win a title. So I spoke to him about that and also about his chances in the fight. Martin, you last fought for this belt in December, where you lost very narrowly to David Bursky. And then he vacated the belt. Were you surprised that he vacated the belt so suddenly and you get a shot redemption so soon?
Yeah, look, guys, I was surprised that David moved up to middleweight. I thought that, you know, we would maybe have a rematch, which didn't happen. Obviously, he's moved up to middleweight because he can't make the cuts anymore. And, you know, getting a second chance against a young up-and-coming guy like Dricus is an awesome opportunity, and I'm truly grateful. This is my chance at redemption, you know, and I'm going to grab this with both hands and make the most of it, for sure.
Dricus has questioned your big match temperament. He says you're a choker. I mean, what do you say to that?
Really? Over one fight, he's going to call me a choker. Well, let him think that, you know. I think, you know, I went the decision. I fought 5 rounds, you know. The last time he fought a big championship fight, he got choked out. So I don't know who he's calling a choker. He's the one that got choked out and went to sleep. You know, I'm going to rock up. I've got my back against the wall. He's got a lot to prove. I fight best when I have my back against the wall. So if he thinks I'm a choker, good luck to you, bud.
Lon, you've had 31 professional fights in such an illustrious career. But would you say this is the biggest fight of your career to date?
Yeah, you know, I've had a lot of fights. This is definitely the biggest in my career, you know. I'm headlining a historical event, you know, EFC 50 at Sun City. So yeah, it's definitely the biggest fight of my career. But I'm taking this fight in stride, you know. It's, I'm not making a big thing about it. I enjoy fighting, and that's what it's about for me. So just gonna go out there and perform. That's my main goal. Like every other fight, I just go out there, try and fight to the best of my abilities, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Seems you're pretty sure that you're going to beat Dricus. Why are you so confident?
I just trust in my abilities and I trust in my team, you know. I've been doing this for a long time. I know I'm better than Dricus, and I'll prove it on the night. He's gonna come out hard, he's gonna come out fast. I'll weather a storm, and then my experience will shine through, and that's gonna bring me the victory at the end of the night.
It's another exciting CRT versus FFM event. Martin and Dricus, you've both lost in a title fight. What's different this time round? What is it that gets you the victory this time round?
This far, I mean, the past few times we fought, I think it's 6-1 now for CRT. So I mean, yeah, yeah, CRT has come out to victor in the past 7 fights, 6 times, and I really don't see this changing. I mean, to be honest, Martin's faced 4 of my teammates. He didn't win 1 of them, and I don't want to be the one who changes that. I want to keep it that way.
It's actually 2. I think Gareth choked you out, and I think Boy destroyed Leon. So yeah, You guys definitely get beaten, and I will beat you on the 17th of June, my boy. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to school you.
You could have cut the tension at that press conference with a knife. I mean, this fight is just not for the title. This fight's personal.
You've got Dricus, the young superstar, who is so confident and 100% sure that he is going to be the champ. But he's going up against Martin van Staden, the most experienced athlete on the EFC roster, who is not going to let this opportunity slip by him again.
Ek dink die oomblik is altyd 'n groot vir hom. Dit is net proven. Dit het hom 3-4 keer gebeur. Mentally het dit definitief challenge hom. Hy dit pla hom. Al sê hy dit doen dit. Almal sê dit. Ek sê dit vir hom. Hy weet dit. Hy het dit al 4 keer opgeneem.
You know, times have changed, you know. I've moved on, we've moved on as a gym. And I want to finally put to bed this CRT versus FFM dispute, you know. After I beat Dricus, there's going to be no more CRT's got the upper hand, you know, because Dricus is their superstar, you know, and once I put him to bed, then they've got nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
As hy dink ek's bang vir sy stand-up, is hy baie dommer as wat ek gedink het. Hy behoort nou dat jy weet ek's nie bang vir enigiets wat hy of enigiemand wat sy teammates kan bring.
Dricus going to get in there overconfident, overcocky, and I'm going to teach him a lesson. I'm going to school him. That's what's going to happen.
The war of the welterweights starts here.
We've got two hungry MMA superstars vying for their first title. Two MMA athletes that really don't like each other. And two aggressive, coming forward fighters. It's all the right ingredients for a fantastic fight.
Quite possibly one of the most naturally gifted athletes in the organization, Dricus du Plessis has proven time and time again that he is championship material with fantastic wins over top-ranked opponents. Is this the new era of Still Knocks?
Waar hy gaan om die titel te kry, sy carrière te eind met die title, sit my nou om my carrière te begin na groter dinge toe. Ek is door hom nog 'n keer gefight en gesê om 'n legend te word, dat jy 'n legend kan wen. En dis presies wat ek beplan te doen 17 Junie is om 'n legend te wen, om 'n legend te word en daai titel te vat.
Martin van Staden has had a fantastic MMA career so far, facing and beating the best in the business. With tons of experience and one-punch knockout power, the Punisher is confident of finally holding an EFC title.
I'm going to look to finish like I always do. You know, I had a poor performance in my last fight, you know. Didn't let my hands go. This time I'm going to see fists flying, knees, elbows, you name it, it's going to be thrown. It doesn't matter where the fight goes. I'll be fighting for every inch, every millimeter, and I will be victorious.
This will be a defining moment in both these men's careers. For Dricus, this is a new step in his evolution, a new era of dominance at the welterweight division. For Martin, this will be a missing jewel in an already decorated crown. I mean, this will put him up there amongst the greats. Everything is on the line for these two, and not one of them will give an inch.
Will this be a new dawn for the welterweight division, or will the old guard stand firm and claim the victory? It's Dricus du Plessis versus Martin van Staden for the EFC welterweight title.
Ek is ready vir die ground, ek is ready vir die wrestling, ek is ready vir die stand-up. En as hy dink ek oefen net vir een area, een gameplan, is 'n baie dom besluit van hom.
I really think that Dricus is underestimating my power. You know, he doesn't seem to show me respect. You know, that's where he's going to make a mistake, you know. He thinks he's going to walk through my punches. I'm not like any of the other guys he's fought before. When I tag him, it's going to hurt.
En as hy dink ek gaan shoot, dan is dit seker maar cool. Ek weet nie wat hy dan gaan doen as ek shoot nie, ek wil sien hoe keer hy dit. Een fout is al wat ek kort om die fight te finish en ek gaan om die fight te finish.
What happened in the past, happened in the past. You know, he beat my teammates, cool. You know, I'm stepping in there. He's going to have to beat me if he wants bragging rights. And I won't let it happen.
This is the Extreme Fighting Championships Mega 50th event. EFC 50, live from the ultimate destination, Sun City. The vacant welterweight title is on the line. As the most electrifying young superstar in the EFC, Dricus du Plessis steps into the title spotlight as he aims to be crowned the youngest EFC champion. But an MMA icon is determined to block the young star's path to glory as Martin the Punisher van Staden, a man seeking retribution, plans on smashing his way to victory and claiming EFC gold for himself. It's the new generation taking on the old guard as Dricus du Plessis goes head-to-head with Martin van Staden. EFC 50, 17 June, live from Sun City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.